What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's for today, bringing you guys back with a brand new episode of Death Note. Today we are going to be watching episode number 5 entitled Tactics. Inside of the last episode, Light Yagami has went out and did a full-on scheme to get Ray Pember's name, and he actually found out Ray Pember's name on the bus where things went his way. We got to see a little bit of Light's intellect and how smart he is in putting things together, strats and plans and stuff. He did that. And he did great. So, +1 for Light. My man actually did really good last episode. He took an L on episode 2, ironically enough, to L, but now he's back in the game. I'm excited to see how this episode goes, man. Episode number 5 of Death Note. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you guys are, you guys already know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you guys are new to this channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, bear in mind that I do, in fact, have a Patreon. So if you guys do want to go through and view 4 reactions, videos, get early access content, and exclusive series reactions, you guys can find all the good stuff over there on the Patreon page. It does actually go a long way and support this channel out tremendously, so I appreciate you guys tremendously over there. You guys over there can actually view exclusive series reactions like One Piece, Dragon Ball, Konosuba, Odd Noah Zero, all sorts of good shows over there, and more to come in the future as well, so be sure to check that out as well. You can find all that over there on the Patreon page. But needless to say, man, episode number 5 of Death Note, Tactics. I'm excited to see what these tactics may in fact be. With each and every single episode we watch, man, it just keeps on getting better and better and better. More rules are being applied and acknowledged from the Death Note, different limits and stuff. And just all in all, this like chess match, this thinking man's game is actually getting assembled, and we're seeing it at work and at play right now, and it's only gonna get even more interesting. As Ryuk would say, humans are so interesting. This is so interesting, and let's see what happens next inside of this episode of Death Note. Ooh, we're starting out right where we left off last episode. Yikes. Homie got. That's tough. He deserves it though, man. Homie was a criminal even before Light controlled him.
Listen carefully. I came to Japan as part of a secret investigation, so the local police can't find out that,
Oh, shh. No talking about this, I guess. Going under wraps.
Please excuse me.
Homie just ran off. Ah, poor Ray Pember, buddy.
I don't want the police to know that I've come into contact with an FBI agent either.
That is true. That raised a lot of suspicions after you kill him.
It's obvious that he doesn't suspect me. And as for the police, I'm sure they'll treat this as just another unfortunate accident.
Light said, as for the police. That doesn't include L, though, man. He's his own man. He might catch on to what you're doing. Poor Ray Pember, though, man. Homie's just doing his job, and he's gonna die? Who's this? Homie has a family, a girlfriend.
I've never heard you sigh like that.
Yikes.
The bus I was on got hijacked, if you can believe it.
A bus jacking?
Ooh, raising a little bit of suspicion. Isn't that a little bit of a coincidence?
I didn't think this kind of thing happened here. And in the end, the guy freaked out, jumped off the bus, and got hit by a car.
Did he die?
Oh, she's onto something.
You know, it's a little hard to believe that that was all a coincidence, don't you think?
Hey, if she's thinking like that, what do you think L's thinking like?
Doesn't that suggest that you...
That's enough.
It's kind of like Kira stuff.
Darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI.
Oh, no wonder she's so suspicious. She has a experience in this stuff.
You wouldn't get involved with the Kira case. That's what you promised when we decided you'd come with me so I could meet your parents in Japan.
Oh, homie came all the way over here in Japan just to meet her parents? He came all the way over here to die, bro.
Let's forget about it.
Yikes.
Anyway, once we have a few kids running around, you'll probably be so busy you'll forget you were ever an agent.
Ah, man, homie wants kids. Wow.
Convince your dad I'm worthy of his daughter. Kira doesn't scare me half as much as he does.
They literally implemented that scene, showed us that Ray Pember has a girlfriend, a fiance. Homie came all the way over here to Japan just to meet her parents. And he's talking about, you know, as soon as we have a few kids running around, this and that, like, ah, man. They showed that scene on purpose. They know what they're doing. They wanted to show us that the people that Light is killing, they're regular people too, man. Especially Ray Pember. He's not even a criminal. Ah. Is he really gonna die? He's probably gonna die.
You're about to write down the name of that agent, aren't you?
He's gonna die.
Not yet. I'm gonna wait 1 week before writing his name.
Oh, that's smart thinking. Like, man, homie Ray Pember's really gonna die in a week.
It'll be less obvious that way.
It does make sense. It's smart that Light's thinking like that. He's not stupid, man. He's really smart, obviously.
Another victim. This one left what appears to be a suicide note.
Suicide note?
Please, send it
What does
to
it say? Message from Kira.
Gods of death.
Gods
How
of death.
do you know? Gods of death.
Why is Light giving him clues and stuff? Chill, chill, chill. Getting too cocky. Messing with them.
Kira may use other suicide notes to communicate with us.
Understood.
Light's really he's playing with his food, man. Where are we now?
This place is crawling with humans. How are you gonna do it here?
You're gonna do what here?
You're about to see the results of all the research and experiments I've been doing over the last few days.
Oh.
Experiments?
What in the world? What is he doing here in front of all these people?
If I write a cause of death and the circumstances leading up to it, I can add a name afterwards and it'll still happen.
Oh, really?
Even I didn't know that one.
Ryuk didn't know some of these things that Light's figuring out. That's crazy. And he's been doing this for who knows how long. All of eternity, potentially.
Ray Penber.
What in the world? What are you doing?
Turn around and you're dead.
What are you doing, Light?
I am Kira.
Bro, I was not expecting this.
Don't turn around or put your hands in your pockets. I won't hesitate to kill you here.
Light, you are ballsy right now, my guy.
I'm gonna prove to you that I'm Kira.
What?
Do you see the man working over there at the coffee shop?
You gonna kill him? Homie's doing this in public? Hear the music?
I figured if I didn't kill at least one person, you wouldn't believe me.
Wow.
That man has been repeatedly charged with sexual assault.
Bro, Light is being real ballsy right now.
I'm sure you care more about your loved ones than any of these people here. Imagine
Oh.
how you'd feel if one of them was killed.
Light, what are you doing?
I've been investigating you, and if you don't do exactly as I say, she will die.
Light, oh my god.
I want the files containing the identities of all the FBI agents who came to Japan.
What?
I don't have the files you're looking for.
What is he after? What is he trying to do?
Then take this envelope.
Huh?
I cannot believe this is happening right now.
This thing looks like a toy. But there'll be no record of this transmission anywhere.
Smart thinking, Light. Leaving no trace?
He really thought this through.
Wow.
Alright, now get on the Yamanote line.
Yamanote line. What is Light trying to do here? I like how they put us in this perspective of like not telling us what he's gonna do and we just like watching it unfold.
Pick a spot in front of you and don't take your eyes off it. If I see you looking around, I will kill you.
Oh my god, Light with the threats, man.
I want you to take the seat closest to the doors. If it's occupied, wait until it's free.
Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm trying to think, what would he be trying to do now?
If I have even the slightest suspicion that you're not being honest, your girlfriend is as good as dead.
What? Wow.
The FBI agents are currently in Japan. Speak quietly into the transceiver and don't make it obvious.
Is he going after the other FBI agents?
Now take the papers out of the envelope.
Is he going after the... He might be going after the FBI agents. Because Light was talking about how... I paused, by the way. Light was talking about how he could basically write the cause of death before even writing the name. So I think what he's doing is he's going to make Ray Penber kill the other 12 FBI agents. Light, bro, you are... And he actually went out in public and announced to Ray Penber, I am Kira. Right next to him. You gotta be some kind of confident to believe that, you know, you're okay in this situation. Homie is in control. He's thought this through, planned it out. Let's see how it unfolds. Wow.
I want you to write down the name of your superior, the one who's heading up this investigation, in the space at the very top of the page.
He's gonna make him... Those are pages of the Death Note. He's gonna make them kill the agents.
It's not like he can kill them using just their names.
Bro, you're so
Turn your arm out and
clueless.
turn it on.
The things you don't know, Ray Penber.
One by one, you're going to look at each photo and then write that agent's name in the space provided.
Ray Penber is literally gonna kill the FBI agents.
It doesn't make sense. If he's got the names already, why use me?
You just don't
What's he
know.
planning to do with them?
I'm gonna give Light props. What you're doing is grimy, but I'm gonna give you props. This was a play.
When you are absolutely certain that nobody will notice you leaving without the envelope, you can get off the train.
Wow.
I know that voice.
And what's crazy is that he
I can't
literally
remember who it belongs
met up
to.
with Light and talked to Light time prior to this even happening. It's so risky. He's gonna die. He's dead. Oh my god. Light, you are grimy, bro. Light! I'm done. I'm done.
Farewell, Ray Penber.
Farewell, Ray Penber? You're so grimy, Light. You're so grimy, and I love it. He looked at him right in the eye and said, farewell, Ray Penber. What? That was a play and a half. That's crazy. I gotta give props for props this dude, man. That was a play and a half. Light Yagami is so smart, man. He is so clever, so smart, and the fact that he was so ballsy this whole entire episode to literally go out, literally a few days after meeting Ray Pember to begin with on the bus, last episode, is so ballsy to go out and confront him as Kira with your voice and everything. Like, wow, that was one of the. I think this might be the best episode that we've seen so far. It might be tied with episode 2. That L introduction was crazy, but this goes to show how cocky, smart, and just in control Light is of this situation and manipulating and moving his pawns where he wants to get where he wants. This goes to show you a lot about Light's character, and the fact that he looked Ray Pember in the face and said, "Farewell, Ray Pember." What?
Elle, you have a call from the director of the FBI.
All of them are dead? All the agents are dead.
I've got a report in front of me right now stating that
All of our agents in Japan are dead.
Wow. Yo.
Look, I'm sorry, but it's already decided. We're calling off our investigation.
Calling off the investigation? Scared the FBI agent, the government. Wow.
Are we now suspects in our own investigation?
Oh, and they're even getting suspicious about L. It's like Light said.
I find it unbelievable that you would spy on us.
Wow, the
working with you
trust
on
has
this
been
case.
broken.
Hear that?
It's like Light said, I think in episode 2 or 3 or something, he said that eventually the FBI or the ICPO is going to start investigating L. So they can't trust a face that they can't see.
Do you know gods of death
Just toying with them.
love apples?
Love apples? You're just toying with them. Aw.
Ray's dead.
Ah,
No,
no.
he was murdered by Kira.
Ah. That's actually sad, because we saw that scene in the beginning of the episode of Ray Pember talking to, I think that's her fiance, right? We saw them talking to one another, after work, I guess, and they're catching up on their day, and they had plans for the future, bro, and that's just really sad, because Ray Pember, he wanted kids, he wanted to live his life, and just because he got caught up in the wrong case, he died to Light, so, what Light's doing is wrong, but it's entertaining. Poor Ray Pember, man, and poor girl for losing Ray Pember.
I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm sure you've heard of this Kira investigation.
Light's like, oh, the Kira investigation? What is that?
The FBI sent 12 of their agents to Japan to assist us in finding Kira, and all of them died yesterday.
Honestly, do you think Light would ever kill his dad? Could he kill his dad? Could he cross that line? I'm sorry I'm pausing a lot, but this show just brings up so many questions and conspiracies and predictions and stuff and different things to think about, where I just have to I have to express my thoughts about what's going on in this show, man. Do you ever think Light would kill his dad? Because I mean they made this for a reason, where Light's dad is the chief of the ICPO, right? They did that for a reason. So would he ever cross that boundary? Would he ever cross that line of killing his father? What I want to know is what would his dad's reaction be if he found out that his son is Kira? Something to think about, man.
I don't want you to die. What if he gets you?
Facts.
That's right.
If his son wasn't Kira, then that would be something to talk about.
I could never forgive myself if I walked away from this.
Oh.
I will not sit back and let evil triumph.
Evil. Hey, Light got upset of Ellen Taylor calling him evil. What about his dad?
I'm proud to be able to call you my father.
Light, bro.
If anything should ever happen to you,
Best
I'm going to
actor
find
ever.
Kira.
Yo. Light, man. Just finessing everybody, manipulating everybody.
He'll kill anyone who opposes him. It's quite possible that we may all be killed by Kira.
It's a risky job. I mean, it's confirmed that Kira will kill people that's after him, even if they're evil or good.
You won't be demoted if you choose not to stay.
Oh.
You have my word.
Anybody gonna leave? I'm sure a lot of people would leave, right? I would.
You have to be willing to fight against him, even if that means making the ultimate sacrifice.
Dying? I don't know about that, Chief.
What are you gonna do? I'm not sure.
What would you guys do? Would you guys go after Kira, or would you guys leave? I would definitely leave.
It's a bit of a long shot, but if what I'm thinking is right, Kira could have been one of the passengers on the bus that day.
It was confirmed in this episode that Ray Pember said that she was an FBI agent, one of the best. So she's going to go after Kira. I think that's one of the last things I remember. Because I watched till episode Outcast. And I think that was when she actually started getting implemented into the story. That was the last thing that I remember. So we're getting close to a blind reaction of Death Note, man. We're getting close. We're getting close. But man, this is all steaming up, bro. This is all steaming up.
Kira could have been one of the passengers on the bus that day. And if that is the case, then I know that he's close enough to use this bus route.
Ooh, she's on the case. She's on the moves. Is this all that's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
5 men, huh?
5 men are left. Wow. Yo, they left real quick. They said, I ain't risking my life.
I trust all of you.
Huh?
Oh.
El just said that he's decided to trust us. What reason do we have to trust him?
Facts.
We're really sticking our necks out here.
But you never have to show your face, do you?
That is true. They're risking their lives. El's not.
Could you come here so we can all meet in person?
Ooh. Would he do that?
The thought had already crossed my mind.
Oh, it did. Oh, we're doing it. What does that say? What does that say? I don't get no subtitles, no translation, no nothing? It's probably like, yeah, meet me here, right? It's gotta be. They didn't even, like, implement subtitles or translation, no nothing? Come on, guys.
The way El's been conducting things so far, odds are he's gonna send a stand-in or a proxy of some kind.
That is true, just like he did with Ellen Taylor.
Well, it is possible.
I believe El. I think we can trust him.
This is all gonna be built on trust, man. If we build a team to assemble to take down Kira, we need trust.
We should think of it like he's been waiting for this to happen all along.
Oh. He's wanted to weed out the weak cops, I guess you could say. He needs a strong crew.
Classified information was leaked, so I'm not surprised that he didn't trust us.
For all El knows, Kira could be like a member of the ICPO if he had like information of ICPO files and stuff. Think about that, man. If we didn't know Light was Kira, imagine like a cop. If you think about what Kira's doing, he's killing out all the criminals. So what if I feel like a cop would maybe do that. Like, okay, I'm gonna be the ultimate cop and rid all the bad from the world and do my job to the fullest, because now I can actually like act out on it and do what I want. So I feel like a cop could have been like a good candidate. If we didn't know Light was actually Kira, it could either be a student, like El said, or potentially a cop. Because, I mean, if you think about it, Kira had, you know, intel on police files and stuff, so it could have been a cop. If we didn't know Light was Kira, that could have been the case.
In other words, he was waiting for the task force to get narrowed down to only those investigators he could trust.
Ah, that makes sense, man. El's been thinking. Light's been thinking, bro. That's why I love this show.
If we're working with that guy, I'm leaving the task force.
You're
You
leaving?
don't have to worry. I won't try to follow you. I'm not interested in finding El.
Wow, so we're down to 5 men?
I'd be willing to cooperate with him on this investigation.
Count me in.
Okay, we weeded out the last guy.
Stagger your arrival so you come 30 minutes apart.
Oh, snap.
Please arrange it so you're all here at midnight.
Okay, here we go.
It seems we're getting closer to each other in equal steps. It's only a matter of time before we collide.
Ah, I got the chills.
I'm ready to show my face. If you ever manage to find out about these secret meetings, I'm sure you'd feel compelled to move in.
The thinking man's game, bro. This is a chess match.
Think carefully. Was there anything I missed?
Anything, man? Any loose ends? They're gonna meet El. Knock, knock. They're gonna meet El. Oh, here we go. Ah, that was the end of the episode. That was one of the best episodes in the anime, I think. I think that was one of my favorites. There was so much to digest inside this episode and dissect it. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a really good episode, man. Wow. Alright, so that was the end of that episode of Death Note. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you guys did, you already know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel. If you guys are new to this channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, bear in mind that I do in fact have a Patreon, so if you guys do want to view full reaction videos, get early access content, and exclusive series reactions, you guys can find all of that over there on the Patreon page. But yes, man, episode number 5 of Death Note Tactics. I think this might be up there. This might be my favorite episodes so far, just because of the amount of things that happened inside this episode. There was so much suspense, so much tension, and it just built all the way up to the very, very climax of this episode where we're about to meet Elle, and we whittled it down. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting so feisty and spicy, and man, it was like all the prior episodes have been leading up to this moment, and this is when the show starts. This is when the show gets crazy, and man, I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to see what happens. Inside this episode, we got to see, at first, Ray, Pember, and Light kind of talking and saying, okay, we're not going to talk about this. We're going to keep this under wraps. I don't want, everybody to know what happened here. And it kind of worked out in Light's favor because he also doesn't want to be too suspicious. And they kind of, split their ways and kind of went on their own paths. And that is when we found out that Light is actually going to be killing Ray Pember in a week. We got to see a little bit of Ray Pember's life, and he had a girlfriend, man. He went all the way to Japan to meet his girlfriend's parents and stuff, and it is so unfortunate that homie died because he was talking about kids and stuff, man. Like, Ray Pember wasn't even a criminal. Rest in peace, homie Ray Pember, man. He literally wasn't even a criminal, and he got killed just by doing his job. I don't like Light for that, but I do commend him for doing what he did inside this episode. Homie went all in inside this episode, used his trump card, literally went out 1 week later or a few days later, confronted Ray Pember himself, said, hey, I'm Kira. Do what I tell you or else your girlfriend's gonna die. And thankfully, I mean, there was so many moments where, like, Light could have actually been caught. I mean, he didn't even know that Ray Pember had a girlfriend. He just said, like, if you talk, if you do this, if you go out of line, I'll kill one of your family members and stuff. And he was like, her, well, how do you know about her? This and that. And from there, he just pulled the strings and he did his thing to actually kill all the FBI agents. At first, I didn't know what he was actually doing until eventually he started talking about, hey, I've been experimenting with the death note. I know that this can happen. I know the rules mean that I can do this and this and this. I've done these tests. And he found out that he can actually, like, write the cause of death before even writing the name. So he filled out this whole entire page of, like, 12 agents and how they're actually going to die. And Ray Pember was going to be the one to write their actual names down and attach the faces and stuff. So he is the one who technically killed all 12 agents. That's crazy to think about. He used the death note this episode. I'm pretty sure that paper obviously was a piece of the death note, and he wrote all 12 agents' names down and killed them. From then on, the FBI said, hey, we gonna resign from this, man. It's all in your hands now. So now it's just Elle and 5 members of the ICPO. It would have been 6, but the last guy actually, like, bailed out at the very last second, so we weeded out all the people who Elle actually can't trust, and we're left with one solid crew to help us out. So Elle actually has lost a lot inside this episode, and I feel like it's been all kind of whittled down to this point to make things kind of easy to digest, because at first Elle had, like, the FBI, the ICPO, all sorts of different police officers and stuff, and now it's just him, 5 other guys versus Light. Things are getting close, man. Things are getting so close. I can't wait to see what happens next inside of this episode. Hopefully you guys are excited because, man, it's going to be a roller coaster, bro. It already is a roller coaster. We found out that Ray Pember's girlfriend, fiance, used to be like an ex-FBI agent, and she's going to be going on and trying to find Kira and track Kira. Now, I think I remember what happens here because this is actually the most recent thing that we actually watched like a year ago on this channel. Now we're finally getting caught up. We're close. We're very close to pretty much the last episode that I remember until everything's kind of fresh, blind, and new. So that's going to be really exciting to see. I think the episode's called Outcast. That's the last episode. Either I was on Outcast or it was the last episode that I watched. But we're getting very close. Ray Pember's girlfriend is going to be going after Light. We're going to see what she can do, man, because it's getting crazy, bro. It's getting crazy. We got Elle with his crew after Kira. We have Ray Pember's fiance after Kira. Light, going over any kind of loose ends. Like, did I miss anything? I've been really active. Is this and this okay? Is this and this okay? Like, he's just kind of like putting everything together to make sure that he's okay. And things are whittling down to just an absolute chess battle, a thinking man's game. I give Light props this episode for literally being very cocky, ballsy, and just going through and setting things up for himself, because he didn't have to do what he did inside this episode. He could have just killed Ray Pember, dealt with the 12 agents alone, but he actually did a ballsy play to get what he needed done. Needless to say, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you guys did, you guys already know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you guys are new to this channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Check out the Patreon for the full uncut episode reactions. All the good stuff's over there. But needless to say, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace!